Funny how I'm eating more than I ever ate, but you check a plate and I slim down, If you owe me money, better skip town. Look, getting frisked extra down, Facts. One more word, I'ma call Jug Knight. It's my man's. Boy, here like Kimbo Slice. He got hands. TSA frisk me, they say I got something in my jeans. Big bands. Baby girl on me a little too chunky for me. Call Lance. Facts. 30 years. Whip that. Like I feel brothers on my tail. Spinning corners, 30 years. Whip that, like I feel roses on my tail. On my tail, 30 years. Whip that, like I feel roses on my tail. Spinning corners, 30 years. Whip that, like I feel roses on my tail. Look, hey, we in the breeze. Lone Star boy like Vietnamese. Like a young Mike Tyson, you a Roy Jones Jr. weak in the knees. Put some bass in your voice when you speaking to me. I ain't tripping, let somebody give me reason to be. You ain't tough like you talking, I'm very certain. You a tweet, you a scary person with the inside scoop, wasn't there in person. Ringside, Larry Merchant, you a Howard Cosell. Walking folktale, halfway, look wholesale. Wishing on the star it go well. To somebody like us, had enough of it. Sock it in the neck for the of it. Nickname off. One more word, I'ma call Jug Knight. It's my man's. Boy, here like Kimbo Slice. He got hands. TSA frisk me, they say I got something in my jeans. Big bands. Baby girl on me a little too chunky for me. Call Lance. Facts. 30 years. Whip that. Like I feel rollers on my tail. Spinning corners. 30 years. Whip that. Like I feel rollers on my tail. On my tails. 30 years. Whip that. Like I feel rollers on my tail. Spinning corners. 30 years. Whip that. Like I feel rollers on my tail.
All this time you spent, all that love you gave, please don't walk away. Try again. Those that goes away, don't break me.
Ready to go? And here's the veteran outfielder, Brandon Nimmo. The wind to kick the pitch. That one's in there. And we're underway here this afternoon. And now it's even up. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. Hard hit left side. Fires across the diamond. One out in the top of the first. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Good eye right there. Francisco Lindor, a guy who's won multiple Gold Gloves and a Platinum Glove, multiple All-Star appearances. Mr. Smile. What do you think of when you contemplate the player Francisco Lindor?
Just a special talent, both sides of the ball, both sides of the plate, equally a force. And one thing about Francisco Lindor, you talk about that smile, he's also got some good sense. If I'm a catcher, love it when he comes to the plate because he's got all kinds of different colognes that he wears and sometimes mixes them.
Next pitch is outside. Ground ball, could be two. Steps on the bag for one. Over to Alonso. Double play. Bottom of the first. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And a pitch. And it's fouled away.
Yeah, when you get to the big leagues, you think about, filling up the back of your bubblegum card. This guy needs a couple of them to put all the accomplishments that he's had in his career.
The 1-1. Ripped on a line to center. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
That one ripped. One hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And the Mets score first. It's 1-0. Fires to second too late into second with a double, and that was hard hit. Here's Pete Alonso. That's a hit. Lindor around third. Alonso with a relay throw.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball.
Quick feed to second for one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. Daniel Vogelback at the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. Nice warm day here. Good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about, getting jammed on fastballs inside.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Daniel Vogelback leaves the yard. And they add on. It's 3-0. Stepping in, Brett Beatty. That one's on its way. No question about it. And that one will go. An absolutely majestic shot. And they add a run. It's 4-0. Here's Mark Canha. In the air right field. Marte really on his horse for it. And that is that.
These days people say a lot of things that they won't do. Things that they won't do. Man, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, man? What you gonna do? Everything they want, but they won't do.
Back here at the ballpark, here's Daniel Vogelback. The pitch. In the air, left side. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. The throw into second, and that's a double.
Wastes no time there. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
So here's Scherzer. Base knock center field. Nimmo quickly gets it back in, and that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners. And now here is Mark Canha. First pitch, and he just misses. Good eye right there. Max Scherzer, a former first-round pick. Diamondbacks took him in 2006, the 11th overall selection out of the University of Missouri. What a career. He's won 3. On the ground to third, and it gets by him.
Comes through with the RBI. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Here's Starling Marte. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, a tremendous pitcher. Started with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Then we saw him move to Detroit. Wasn't quite sure if the command and control was going to be established. Even the release that he throws in mechanically, people wondered if he'd get injured. But he has had a lengthy career, for the most part, has stayed healthy, and he's going to the Hall of Fame.
No question. That to right. Marte retired. And there's one down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Scherzer deals. That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. One runs in. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score as well. And now they trail by one. One out. Runner at second. And here's the rookie catcher, Francisco Alvarez. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Tommy Hunter.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Next pitch is popped up. McNeil makes the grab, and there's two out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Nimmo in the box now. Takes strike one. And there's a foul ball. And 1-2. Two outs. Swings, and he breaks his bat in plenty of time to first. That's out number. Welcome back. Jeff McNeil stands in. The pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. McNeil hauls it in, and there's one away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Swung on, belted. That one is back, and it's gone. He made him pay for that one, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-3. And the batter now, Brandon Nimmo. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Verlander, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. The 1-1. And that's in the dirt.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Next one misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow, out of here. Here's Francisco Lindor. Doubled in his first AB. Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering down in the dirt. Still only one out here in the inning. The next offering misses. 2-1. At the belt and fires.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Alonso in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Next offering is in for a strike. And a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Lindor zipping around third. He will score, and they lead by 4. But he throws on the brakes, gets back to second. One out, runner at second. And now the right fielder, Starling Marte. The next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. That one missing inside. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one is out of here. He circles the bases, and they add a couple more. It's 9-3. Digging in, Daniel Vogelback. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. One gone, runner at first. And the batter now, Brett Beatty. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Ground ball right side, could be two. Lindor, that's one. Double play, and that'll do it for. And welcome back. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Hunter back to work. Well struck, right field. That's back. And out of here. Francisco Lindor takes it deep, and they inch closer. It's 9-4. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-2. On the ground, out to short. Throws across the diamond, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
The left-hander on now, David Peterson. He's into the game with the bases empty. On the ground, and that's just foul. Peterson, in his third season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. And now 2-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 2-2 on the way. And now the count filled up 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That's ripped. Base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Foul ball. Vogelback, the runner at second with one away. Ripped to third and caught. And next for the Mets, Mark Canha. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 0-1. And a foul ball. Rips that one to right. Marte brings it in for the third out. Back here at the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the left fielder, Mark Canha. And he deals. There's the strike.
Well, these Mets putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook. I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
McNeil stands in here, takes ball one low. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now here is Francisco Alvarez and a base hit. McNeil rounds second on his way to third, and they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. In the air out towards right center. Nimmo running hard to get it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. Out number 3. As we go to the top of the fourth, Starling Marte up to hit. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And first offering is fouled off. 0-1 down. Hit hard on the ground is short. Over to first. Marte retired. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one. Fouled off left side. And a pitch. Short hop liner handled it short. On to first. And a couple of quick outs. Francisco Alvarez, the next to hit. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And now the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo. This one popped up. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
See, every time you see me, I got something new.
Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Pete Alonso. He swings and fouls one off. And the righty deals. Out to short. Zips it across. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Marte in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And it's 1-1. And that's through there for a strike. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Kicks and fires. Next offering misses down and away. In the air, left field, Canna going back. Out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
On the ground to first. The tag, and that's out number 3. We go to the top of the fifth. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Adam Ottavino. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And that one hammered way back there. And that one is out of here. Francisco Lindor sends it out. His second home run of the game, and they close the gap. It's 10-5. That one hammered center field. Nimmo going back some more, and it's gone. Pete Alonso takes him deep, and they cut into the lead. It's 10-6. So here's the cleanup hitter, Daniel Vogelback. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
He's got it, and there's one down. And now here's Jeff McNeil. First offering misses the mark. He's a guy with a big-time fastball. Lots of velocity, but I think the thing that's most impressive is that he commands it so well.
As a hitter,
this one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. And into second with one away. That's a double.
got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Out to short. Lindor gets it to first. Now only one out remaining. In the air, right field. Marte moves under it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets